Hello, everybody. I am Mrs. Hannah. I'm your career coach, and I am here today with Staff Sergeant Joshua Tainter and Sergeant Morgan, and they are representatives from the Army. And we're also joined by Miss Cheryl Smith, our counselor. And we are all here to talk to you about some career opportunities through the Army. And so Staff Sergeant Tainter and Sergeant Morgan, go ahead.
Okay, good evening. My name is Staff Sergeant Tainter. Like Ms. Hannah said, with the United States Army. A little bit about me. I joined while I was 18, straight out of high school. I'm a culinary specialist at 92 Golf in the United States Army. I've been in for 14 years. I've got to travel the world to 8 different countries and 7 different U.S. states in the 14 years I've been in the Army. And then my partner, Sergeant Morgan, will introduce herself now.
Good evening, students. I'm Sergeant Morgan. I've been in for 6 years. I've only been to 2 different locations. That was Fort Riley, Kansas, and Joint Base Lewis McChord in Washington State. I'm an 88 Mike transportation operator. I drive trucks for the Army. I wouldn't change it for nothing.
All right, some of the questions that usually get asked from us is, what are the requirements for joining? There's mainly just 3 requirements. That to be medically cleared by a doctor down at Med in Montgomery, to pass the ASVAB with a 31 or higher, and then to have no law violations. Another question that gets asked a lot is, what's the earliest age you're able to join? And that would be 17 with a parent or guardian's consent. A lot of people think once they sign up for the United States Army, you're committed for life. That is not true. A lot of people use the Army as a stepping stone to where they want to go. So we have 2, 3, 4, and 6-year contracts for the active duty Army. And then we have a 6-year commitment for the Army Reserves. That's part-time, where you do 1 week in a month, 2 weeks out of the summer. Another question we get asked is, how long is basic training? And that's 9 weeks and 4 days. And we have 4 different locations you can go: Fort Jackson, South Carolina, Fort Benning, Georgia, Fort Riley, Kansas, and Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri are the places we do basic training at. And then a lot of people ask, do they get to choose when they go to basic training? And yes, you do. With y'all being high school juniors and seniors, you will not ship no sooner than 2 weeks after your graduation, because we gotta make sure you finish school, because that's one of the most important things in life. And then from the 2 weeks after graduation till up to a year into the delayed entry program is when you see ship. A lot of people ask where they be stationed after they get done with their basic training and AIT job training. And the first duty station is needs of the Army. Pretty much what that means is whatever job you choose, they put you in the slot that's available for that job that they need filled. And then after that, I've got to choose everywhere I've been besides my first duty station. If you go reserves, you actually get to pick the location that you want to be in. Anywhere in the United States is not just in the state of Alabama. So if you get accepted to college in, say, Tennessee, we'll be able to put you in a reserve unit near your college in Tennessee. And then a lot of kids ask how we use our ASVAB. Your ASVAB is what determines what job careers that will best suit you in the Army. So we use line scores to determine what jobs you qualify for in the Army. And another question that I do not have on the slideshow, but another question that gets asked a lot is, how is the military experience different for women than it is for men? And Sergeant Morgan will be able to answer that one for y'all.
Honestly, there is no big difference. I mean, of course, you get treated like a female, but you also get treated like a soldier. You're kind of equal. In the Army, that's what it is. The military is just a place where you can be yourself and be equal with everybody else, regardless of if you're male or female. So it's the same. You get the same treatments. Nothing's different. PT is the same. Everything else is the same. The only difference is Males on one floor, females on another floor.
Okay. A big topic for everybody is how's the pay when you come into the military. So if you sign up and you have no like ROTC or anything, you come in as your E1. So as your E1 in basic training, you're making $1,733 a month. Don't sound like a lot, but if you add all the other benefits into it, where you don't have no medical or anything like that you got to pay for, it really, you live very, very well as a single soldier in the United States Army. And as you can tell, after duty, you get pay raises as you get promoted. And E4 is, especially in the United States Army, you have that within no later than 2 years into the Army, you'll become an E4. And then as you see on the right, it's a little bit different for the Army Reserve drill pay. Is that 1 week in a month, this is what you would be making for that 1 week in a month. What's really cool about the Army Reserves though, is once you sign up for the Army Reserve, say you're a senior in high school now, you sign up in November after y'all take the ag grab. You should start drilling in January of 2021 and start getting paid before you even go to basic training. Okay? And then that's pretty much all we wanted to touch bases on before y'all take the ag grab. If you have any other information that you want to get from us, you can either reach us through the career coach, Ms. Hannah, or you can contact my phone number at 334-294-7501, or Sergeant Morgan at
334-294-6025.
And if you'd rather do a face-to-face, we're located on 2328 South College Street in Auburn, Alabama, right across from the Ford dealership.